Japanese government ever since. Now, a Japanese ODA-funded project extended for Vietnam were announced by Japan International Cooperation Agency, or JICA, yesterday in Hanoi under the witness of Vietnam Ministry of Planning and Investment and the Japanese Embassy in Vietnam. Total loans are estimated at more than $1.65 billion, and they will fund projects on poverty reduction, developing Hoa Lạc High-Tech Park, construction of Terminal T2 at Nội Bài International Airport, Ho Chi Minh City Urban Railway, and the second phase of the project on development of regional and provincial hospitals. The interest rates of the ODA loans are between 0.2 and 1.4% per annum, and the returning period ranges from 30 to 40 years. On this occasion, VTV4 reporter interviewed Mr. TSUNO Motonori, the JICA Vietnam Chief Representative, about the implementing plans of the ODA-funded projects.
Why does the Japanese government agree to commit these ODA-funded projects for Vietnam?
The Vietnamese government made a request to the Japanese government for provisions of ODA loans to the available projects. The 8 projects funded this time take precedence over many others as they serve the development costs of Vietnam. For example, the International Terminal T2 at Nội Bài International Airport and Ho Chi Minh City Urban Railway. The preparatory phases for the projects have been completed, so we provide funding for implementation of the construction phase. Besides, the projects on improving poor people's living standards, restoration and sustainable management of riverhead protected forests, and the second phase developments of regional and provincial hospitals are funded this time because we have provided funding to the earlier phases of these projects.
What do you think about the efficiency of the loans Japan has extended to Vietnam?
Statistically, 40% of the loans have been for transport projects, 30% for electricity. These are two main areas that are indispensable for improvement of the investment environment in Vietnam. We think these are the most important areas that we take into account when providing our assistance loans. Up to now, the ODA funded projects on upgrading infrastructures, including airports and seaports, have been proved efficient as they have sped up traffic flows and good deliveries, which make Vietnam investment environments more attractive to foreign investors, including those from Japan.
The Japanese government has committed the biggest ODA ever, up to $1.6 billion, despite internal crisis caused by the earthquake and tsunami last March. Could you tell me why the funding is so big this time?
Japan's development has mostly depended on Southeast Asian countries. The aftermath of last year's earthquake and the tsunami makes us all realize more than ever the importance of the depending relationship. The fact that the Japanese government had approved the ODA grant for Vietnam in the context that we're trying to prevail over aftermath of the disaster shows that we pay special attention to Vietnam's future developments.
Thank you very much.
The very first Made in Vietnam mobile JICA was launched